Good morning, everyone. Perhaps some of you have heard Indian music at some point in your life, and at the time, it might have been kind of hard to make sense of what was going on with all the different sounds, the intonations. So as a North Indian classical vocalist, I really enjoy giving lecture demonstrations like this to help people get better acquainted with this music. So let's just get started. The first thing we're going to do this morning is actually to listen to an old Motown song that so many of us love. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Of course, when it was written, it had nothing to do with Indian classical music, but just hang on for a minute and let's see what we make of it.
Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else.
Okay, so, just so all of us get a feel for this lovely little tune, why don't we take a minute and just sing it all together? If you don't mind. Everyone knows the words, yeah? So how about we start on Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Okay, so now, what if I took the notes in this melody that we all just sang and sort of Indianified them? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bunch of Indian embellishments. I'm also going to drop the words because Indian classical music is sung on vowel sounds like ah and a. So I'm going to drop the words, add some embellishments, and I'll even bend and twist the tune around a little bit so it won't be the exact same tune. But I think if you listen carefully, you'll be able to hear the melody that we all just sang. Okay? Can I get some more sound in the monitors, the drone? So, you might be wondering, why did my version sound so different from the rendition by the Four Tops? Well, it really has to do with the embellishments that I used when I sang my little thing. So what exactly is it that makes Indian music sound so different from Western music? Well, the first thing is that, well, the second thing and the third thing. The first thing is that Indian classical music uses a lot of smooth glides. So, can I get the sound? So the first phrase that I sang was sha-da da 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 da, but what I sang was So everything was round, everything was smooth, and this is what Indian music uses a lot of. The next thing was that I included these things called glottal attacks. So to understand what a glottal, you might be wondering what this instrument is that's been playing in the background. Yeah? This thing? So it's actually called a tanpura. And to understand what a tanpura does, let's look at a keyboard. So you may know that a keyboard is just a set of black and white notes repeated over and over again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the 8th note is actually the first note of the next set, right? So what the tanpura does, this tanpura, is that it's playing the 5, the 1, and the 1 over and over again. So what you're really hearing, it sounds like a continuum of overtones and sound, yeah? But what you're really hearing is 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1, 5, 1, 1, 1. So these 4 strings, and here's an actual tanpura. So these 4 strings, I don't have anybody to play it today, but these 4 strings play those 4 notes over and over again. So this provides sort of like a tonal backdrop for me, so I can sing and know what scale I'm singing in. So, and of course, with the keyboard, there's also the black keys that we can think of as just variations. Of the white keys. So you can say this is like a 2 minus, a 3 minus, 6 minus, 7 minus, and the 4 goes up a little bit, so it's a 4 plus. Okay. The first composition I'm going to sing for you in Rag Lalit, the words are Piyu Piyu Ratata Papihara. So in India, in the monsoon season, in times of heavy rain, this bird, the cuckoo, tends to sing very, very loudly. So in this poetry, the young woman is saying that the call of the cuckoo gives her hope that her lover, who's not with her, they're separated right now, it gives her hope that her lover will return home soon. So one thing that you'll be hearing over and over again are these words. Piyu Piyu Ratata Papihara. I'll be singing them over and over again because all my improvisations will end on this phrase. And the melody of this first line is Piyu Piyu Ratata Papihara. Piyu Piyu Ratata Papihara. So what this really is in the scale is 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 2, 4, 4. So over and over again, I'll come back to this line. So as I'm singing, just see if you can hear those Piyu